What's going on, guys? Let's go for a little ride. We're in the Chevrolet, as Mr. CW likes to call him. So I made it through 7 o'clock on Saturday. Hope today will be better than yesterday. So yeah, that was a real fun day yesterday, guys. Thanks for all the well wishes and the comments. Appreciate it. And yeah, that was quite the ordeal. That was hard on me when I woke up. I never had a headache so bad in my life. For you guys to get headaches, man, wow. So I'm not a headache getter, you know, but I definitely had one yesterday, and it was terrible. Let's see if I can figure out how to. Shit, maybe I'll just hold the damn camera. It'll be less shaky. But anyway, let's go over to the Dunkin' Donut, and we're gonna have to get to the gas station. Put some gas in this pig. But yeah, so we're driving the 2500 Chevrolet. You can see we're way up in the air here. This is weird when you drive the Hyundai. It's like I don't know, it's big. But yeah, I gotta get back on that thing today. We'll get some rock guard or bed liner down in the garage sale. We'll get some stuff down in the floor today, get it looking a little nicer. And that primer was some nasty stuff. I don't personally, I've sold some of that stuff before, but I don't use it. As a rule, I usually use the etch, and then I epoxy, and then I'll put the 2K primer down. But I was talking to one of the guys in Michigan, and he was telling me I should try that primer. It's a sand in 45 minutes lightning cure, and it's direct to steel. But I'd almost recommend, if you're gonna buy that, spray it with some sort of a face shield, because it burned the crap out of my eyes. It's some nasty stuff. And it's got an adhesion promoter built right into it, so I guess it's either in the hardener or in the primer. I don't know how that works. The hardener is very similar to the epoxy hardener. If you look at it, it was yellow in color. And yeah, so let me see if I can stop here and put this camera somewhere, because my arm's weak, a little weak today. But so let me see if I can set you guys up here. Try to get you set up. Andrea's, you think there'd be plenty of shit in this car for me to set the camera up with. What a joke, guys. This is my workout, I can tell. This car is not good for the camera. Well, there you go. You'll be looking down, but what the heck? It's the best I can do in this pile. Here comes the car. Yeah, so I'll tell you a little funny. You know, Thursday I got a phone call. The MRI was on Friday, and I get a phone call on Thursday saying that I need a physical. That they can't give you anesthesia without a physical, and that I would have to go get a physical done. So I do have insurance, but it only covers so much. I mean, you know, I'm pretty much at my limit all the time because of all the stuff that I've had done between the arm and the, you know, the back and the surgeries. You reach your limit pretty quick every year. So I was just gonna do a walk-in clinic, you know, and it was $120 to walk in and get a physical. And I do have a primary care physician that I go to every once in a while, you know, if I get something wrong with me. He's old though, and I'm not gonna mention any names, you know, because he's a great guy. But you guys will really enjoy this one. He's probably up there about 90 years old, and I'm not exaggerating. I mean, he was he was the head ER doctor in our area for years and years and years, and he opened his own practice, and you know, it's $60 to go to his to do a doctor visit with him. And you know, Andrea and me thought 60 was much better than 120, so we said hell yeah. And he even got me in that day, rolled over there, and he's pretty funny old guy, you know. He comes shuffling in, and you can hear him clear his voice over in the other room, and he doesn't lift his feet off the ground. He's shuffling into the room, and he was wanting to know why I was there, and he asked me why I was there like 4 or 5 times, and I figured no harm, no foul with a physical. You know, how bad could it be? So he didn't like the fact that they were going to use anesthesia to do an MRI. He didn't understand why, you know, and how somebody could be so claustrophobic. But anywho's, he agreed to do the physical, and he didn't know if he was going to be able to do the physical on Thursday and get the report to the hospital before 1 o'clock, because it's a lot to do, you know. So he starts the physical, you know, looks in the ears, checks the eyes, you know, pokes the stomach a little bit there, and blood pressure, you know, all the crap they do in the physical. And then he says he needs to check me for a hernia, and he asked Andrea if she'd like to stay in the room or if she wanted to leave. So she decides to step out of the room, and he tells me to pull my pants down, you know, pull my underwear down, and I'm standing there, you know, in the breeze. And he comes over and bare fists my balls there, no gloves. I think that's how they used to do it back in the old days before they had latex. I don't know. But yeah, it was a little, oh, I don't know what the word is. Embarrassing, an awkward moment, I don't know. But yeah, so that was Thursday. And then Friday, you know, we did the thing yesterday. Let me grab a coffee here. And then we're gonna have to grab a gas pump. Oh, where's the gas light? Waiting. Yes, like to get a medium coffee, extra cream, regular sugar.
Anything else?
That'll be it. I think they were ever gonna come to the damn speaker there.
Morning.
Good morning, how you doing today?
Have a great day.
You too, thanks. Alright, now we gotta go to the gas station. I don't even know. I think we can make it home. I'll leave it on empty. I hate this truck. I don't like paying for it or putting gas in it. So anyway, yesterday we did the MRI thing, and that wasn't without, you know, drama either. So yeah, apparently no matter if it's titanium or what, I found out that I have titanium and some other type of metal in my arm, and I forget what was in my neck. There's some sort of wire in there, and the anesthesiologist was very concerned about me heating up. One of the girls mentioned that I was going to heat up. I had a pair of sweatpants that I'd worn to go get the thing done, and she came in and wanted me, you know, in my underwear because she said I'd be, you know, heating up from the inside, and you know, nothing like making me nervous, you know, and it made him nervous too. So he wanted to talk to the surgeon and find out what kind of steel was in there, and he got the OR report from where they did all the surgeries. And you know, of course, I got knocked out. That didn't take long. They put a breathing tube in, so my throat hurts really bad this morning. And I was out for 3 hours while they did the test. But apparently I sweated pretty bad because I lost about 6 pounds yesterday in that tube from losing water. So when I woke up, man, I was dehydrated. I had a bad headache, and so no videos yesterday. I got home about 8 o'clock last night. But feeling pretty good today, and we'll get back out there and get some shit done. And yeah, but it was good to see that I genuinely got some people that care, you know, and left some comments, and that's cool. And you know, yep, so that's the important thing, you know, you find out who your friends are. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to getting knocked out like that again. Anesthesia never used to do that to me, you know. I don't know if it's a different type, or you know, just the combination of, you know, getting dehydrated and whatever, you know, not eating, having it done at the end of the day, because of course you can't eat. So that's another problem, you know. They schedule that shit for the end of the day and you can't eat. And I was thirsty, I was hungry, and yeah, wasn't good when I woke up. But so that was the fondling of the ball story, and you know, a little bit about what they did yesterday. I don't really know all the tests they did. They did a contrast, and they did some studies. I don't know, each test was an hour long from what I heard them talking, you know. So 3 hours in there being magnetized. You think they could do that shit quicker? I don't know. That's something that somebody needs to work on. Instant on, instant off, you're out of here. But nothing like a day at the hospital for some fun. So yeah, that was about it. I didn't have much, you know. I did a little work in the morning. We got to sand some glazing putty off the bomb, and put the bed liner down on the thing, and hopefully we'll get our roll cage today or tomorrow from the powder coater. I don't know. He still hadn't brought that back yet, so I don't expect to see him until his roll bar is done. And I've got to do the electrical part in the steering column and the key. So we'll do the key and the electrical part together. And got to pull the transmission out and reseal that. I might do that today just to get a break from the smell. And again, I wish I had smell-o-vision for that primer, man. That is some really stinky stuff for sure. I don't know what to compare it to, you know, but it's very very strong and burnt my eyes pretty good. Not very often that I had a product that burns my eyes. A lot of you guys have commented, you know, about the mist in the air and the stuff getting in your eyes. They do make masks. 3M has a really nice mask if you don't want to go to a fresh air system that incorporates the face, and it has a filter, because the problem is when it gets in your eyes, you know, it's getting into your bloodstream, because if you can your eyes are directly connected, you know. So you can take in some solvents and stuff through your eyes, and obviously it was getting on my eyes and burning them. So I'm sure it's a great primer, you know. You know, I'm not gonna put the car out in the water or anything. Hopefully it doesn't come back, but it's a beach car, so we'll know if it doesn't work, you know. I mean, you saw the rust we had to take off the thing. So, but I talked to Matrix, and they assured me that primer is some kick-ass stuff, even if you're skipping the etch process, because I was concerned, you know, with the whole corrosion protection and all that stuff. And I know there's other guys that had mentioned that their epoxy primer has corrosion protection ability. And so, you know, I inquired, and I got pointed in the direction of this MP4 2K, whatever it is, dash 2K. But stinky as shit, but it seemed to work really good. It dries super fast, so 45 minutes to top coat. So that's pretty good. But Big Chief had mentioned that he thought it was an epoxy, and it's actually not an epoxy. It's a, they don't call it an epoxy, but it's a 2-part primer, you know, 2K. Got a hardener with it, and it's a 4-to-1 mixture. The epoxies used to be 1-to-1, and I noticed the Essence or whatever that stuff is that I bought, Essentials PPG, is it's a 1-to-1. You know, 1 part catalyst, 1 part primer. So, all right, guys, we're back at the crib. I'll go ahead and shut this off, and you know, we'll get some action videos going here. I got to work on that bus, got to pull the gas tank out. I get Hans to work with me a little bit and give him something to do. He works better when I just give him something. So yep. So anyway, thanks again, guys. I see somebody ordered a wand. This is one of those wands you put on the end of your Schultz gun, and you can stick it up in the panels and give it a shot. There's a 3M part number, 08998. So those are pretty good. They go on like the bedliner gun or a Schultz gun. You can stick it up in the doors or the quarters and zap it down. So got some newspapers to hand out, stack or two there, and had a bunch of shit in the house to put on the shelves and stuff. Been stocking up on the materials, so things are going pretty good. A little foggy. There we go. There's a little, oh shit, I don't know. Getting a little glare there. There we go. A little shot of the day for you. It's early, 7:16, guys, and still here, so it's a good day. You guys have a great one, and pump some of them videos out, and let's get some shit done today.